Hey everyone, hi, how are you? If you don't know me, my name is Winter and welcome back. I need to tell you that if you found this message, if you found this video, you felt drawn to click on it, then there's probably going to be a message here for you because tarot and oracle are extremely sensitive to energies because that's what they do. They work with energies, and I'm telling you, so Spirit wants you to know that you are not crazy. And if that doesn't resonate with you right now, then understand that as you go into the future, it's like you're ready now, like you're ready for gifts. It's like your gifts are like coming online. You're going to be able to like sense and pick up and see and feel and know things that may make you feel crazy. And this may have even been a ongoing process either throughout your entire life or maybe over the past few years, but definitely from starting now until we go, as we go into 2025 and throughout the year of 2025, you're going to notice a dramatic increase in your gifts. And the universe has been like guiding you this entire time. And so you're going to be, reflecting back on the past, and not that you're stuck in the past, because you're not stuck. You're moving forward, but you're kind of like looking back as you're moving forward, looking back and reflecting at the different signs, the synchronicities, the subtle communications that you have received from spirit. And you're going to notice even more like those subtle communications are going to be like louder and louder and louder as you move into the future. Especially over 2025, Spirit is really wanting you to know that you're going to start to see, more paranormal type things happening. You're going to be hearing like hear voices, and you're not crazy. You're not schizophrenic. You're not insane. You're just going to be aware of the spirit realm. And you always have been. You may have like ran from your gifts, or there may have been fear associated with the paranormal, or things that were not like 3D, logical thinking. Those things people are afraid of, and you may have found yourself kind of feeling fearful, like if paranormal stuff happened in your home, like if you hear knocks or voices or things moving, things like that may have caused you some uncomfortability, or made you even feel fear. And so in the past you may not have been completely ready, but like the more fearless you become, the braver and the more courageous you become, the greater your gifts are going to be, and the more paranormal things are going to be happening to you, because you are opening yourself up to your gifts. And there's nothing bad about that. There's nothing to fear about this. um uh, so we're going to get into this, we're going to read more, but based on just the cards that were showing themselves to me and the messages that I was picking up during the pre-shuffle, that's what I got so far for you guys. I haven't even sat down yet. I was so excited about that message that I haven't even sat down yet. So I'm just going to grab my chair, you guys, and we're going to take a look. I'm also very much picking up some very strong water energy. Now, this could mean that either A, you have got a lot of water in your chart somewhere. Maybe you're connected with water signs, or you're just very like connected to water. Like maybe you feel most calm when like you're at the beach, or you're at the lake, or maybe when it rains, it's very soothing for you. Maybe you're even listening to like rain videos when you're going to sleep, or because that's very soothing and calming to you. You may feel more safe when it's raining, that type of thing. So let me get a sip of coffee, and we're going to talk to Spirit Like, how cool is that though? You know, like, to, like, that we're fitting to talk to spirit. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't get old to me, you guys. It just doesn't get old. Okay, so if you would like to envision a very strong, powerful, golden light surrounding you, enveloping you, imagine that this light is conscious and aware. Spirit's also showing me the sign of Leo, so that may be significant to you, or maybe you need to focus on embodying the energy of the Leo right now. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Ascendant Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic, Cosmic, Galactic, Celestial Beings, Higher Light Beings, and any and all benevolent energies, entities, beings that come only from Divine Source Energy of Love and Light that can best assist with this reading. I call upon you now and invite you here into this sacred space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered. I thank you for guiding, blessing, protecting this reading, myself, and any and all souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe, loved, and connected to the all there is. May the messages received here today be of value, be purposeful, meaningful, and really make a difference. May I see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have today and convey them in such a way as to enlighten, inspire, and heal. I thank you for only honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the greatest and highest good of all and to the harm of none. And thank you for the accuracy on my part as well, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. You guys, before I forget, because once I get to channeling, I will probably forget, but I am going to be doing a free reading giveaway on what you can expect over 2025. So it is a yearly reading, in-depth reading, and I normally charge $120 for this particular reading, but I'm giving it away completely free for my subscribers. I wish I could give all of you one, but I'm at least doing one. And like, it is completely random. So all you got to do is make sure you're subscribed, and you do have to comment, because that's the only way that I have to choose. It really, I promise you, it's not just to get you to comment on my video. Although I do appreciate the comments, that's literally the only way that I have to choose a winner. So you have to be subscribed, because it's equal energy exchange that I'm doing for my subscribers. You have to like the video and you have to comment, because I will randomly choose one of the videos from the month of February. And why do I keep saying February? This is like the third time I have said that. Something about February. I don't know, you guys, but like, oh my God. But I will randomly choose a video from the month of December. And December and February don't sound nothing alike. Like, seriously. I will randomly choose a video from the month of December, and then randomly choose one of my subscribers out of the comments to win the yearly reading. So it's all going to be completely random. Okay, so let's get into this. Tell me more, Spirit. Look, we've got Spirit World, and then there's the water element, and it says your deep connection to water and the spirits that dwell within it helps you to master love spells and all spells of the heart. You may be considering doing like a love spell too, because water in tarot does represent like love, emotions, things like that. So you may be wanting to do like some sort of love spell, which I don't recommend doing a love spell on someone else against their will. Now, if you're in a committed relationship and the both of you want to just kind of like boost the love that is already there, and it's a consensual spell between the two of you, that is, you know, something that, you know, I definitely am all for. This may even be like some self-love spell that you want to do, or like even protection spells, things like that. So you may be interested in doing something like that. But also we have the spirit world, and it says the spirit, the world of the spirit is open to you. Open yourself up to their wisdom and allow them to help you in this lifetime. So I feel like you are in this lifetime very drawn to like the occult, the metaphysical, the world of metaphysics, you know, the tarot, oracle, things like that. And it's because in past lives, like you have always just kind of like resonated with those things, with the life of a witch doing spells and things like that. But again, like I'm seeing, that's that paranormal energy that I was picking up on at the beginning that I was talking to you guys about. Like I'm seeing a lot of paranormal stuff happening for you, collective, and like the collective that you're connected to. So you're going to start to hear more and more about like maybe portals or like orbs, or, you know, seeing these things, seeing paranormal things happen to you IRL, that type of thing. I also just saw the earth element card, and there it is. So you could have like earth prevalent in your chart somewhere, or like there's a deep connection that you feel to Mother Earth. This may even be, and it says, making you great at casting spells with matters of health, finances, work, and creativity. Also, like, especially if you have a rising earth sign, I feel like you're definitely going to be do very well at casting spells for like your finances and your health, especially if you have like earth as a rising, or any earth really, anywhere. But show me clearly, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for the viewers of this reading, Spirit. Those that will view the video of this reading, Spirit. Show me clearly, you know who they are. All right. Awareness. See, your awareness, you are going to be more and more aware of the signs, the synchronicities, the subtle communication between you and spirit. Your awareness, your consciousness is increasing. You have a higher consciousness, living fully from moment to moment, and understand the connectedness of all. That's a thing. Like it's like the fog is lifting. Your consciousness is rising. Those of you who found your way here, and it's like you're going to be seeing like all of the, you know, coincidences, you know, little coincidences that have happened over your life, and how everything has been connected. You also are here with, we've got the shadow diver and the underworld. I feel like many of you are shadow workers, and shadow work is just as important as light work. In fact, you can't have one without the other. And so, like, you really are no stranger to the darkness. Like, hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. You know, like, that's that energy. Like, you're a master of being able to work through your dark side and, like, the dark side of others, you know, in order to create emotional and spiritual healing. There may even be, like, Medusa may be connected with you. You may have been, like, blamed or accused of things that you never, you didn't do, you know, or like you were scapegoated. You were the black sheep. I feel like you have definitely been abused mentally, emotionally, perhaps even physically. You are a survivor of some of the hardest, darkest times, you know, and anybody else would have opted out, but you are extremely important. Your mission is extremely important in this lifetime. The underworld, and it says there's an underworld inside of you that resonates with darkness, a potent power of birth and death, generation and destruction. Oh my gosh. I totally feel you guys on that one. Dear beautiful dark ones. Like, I definitely resonate there. So, like, you're no stranger to the darkness. You've been there, done that. We've got psychic surgery, and this was actually behind the two cards that were showing up on the bottom of the deck, the underworld and the the other, I can't remember the name of it was, but anyways, it's psychic surgery. So you, again, we have awareness, which is a higher consciousness, and it says great ability to connect with the mind on a subconscious level, tune to the body, and bring unwanted matters to the surface of the body. So you may quite literally be able to, if you were to like study and learn more about psychic surgery, that is something that you are capable of doing. But like, you have the ability to like, regardless, like, you have this higher awareness and this ability to connect with the mind on a subconscious level, to bring things that are deep within the subconscious, that are laying in the darkness, and bring it to light. You have the ability to bring unwanted matters to the surface of the mind, is what I'm getting. And even doing your own shadow work. We have the alchemist here too. Look, starseed. That's you. Yes. So don't doubt it for one moment that you most certainly are a starseed. You have like unusual talents and abilities. Manifester. You have a strong, look, again, a strong ability, a great ability, a strong ability to connect to the powerful universal life force of energy, allows you to attract what you want before you take action. Have you ever thought about something and then, you know, it happens, later it happens? And it may not happen exactly as you thought it would, but like, you think about things, and then you'll hear about something about it later in the news. Maybe it'll take a year or 2 years, you know, or like, you'll think about, oh, they should make, maybe like they should make a show about that, and then find out later that they've made a show about it, you know. Or like, you think about someone and then they'll call you, and it is because like, you are really tapped in to these universal frequencies, and like, because you are so tapped in, even though you're not consciously aware of that, that's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. You're hearing, feeling, sensing things before they actually happen, and it's like you're manifesting it. That's how powerful your mind is. You are actually creating this. Because it's not like you're foretelling the future, you're just manifesting it to happen. So it's not like where other people have like that clear knowing, oh, this person's gonna call. It's because you actually manifested the call. You actually manifested that show into reality. Right? You actually manifested whatever happened on the news, you manifested it. And I know that might sound hard to believe, but I promise you that's what you're doing. So you're really needing to be very, very conscious and aware of your thoughts. You ever thought about how horrible it would be if like a pet were to get sick and pass on, and then it actually happened? It's not like you're wishing these things to happen. It's just that you're so powerful, you're so knowing, you're so like, you understand things on a conscious and subconscious level. You are a messenger. You are capable of like, because you have a higher consciousness than most, you are able to receive messages from the universe and deliver those to people that would benefit from them. You can also read people's energetic field. You know, like, you can look at someone and tell like whether or not they are like what drives them. because like you can look at them and you can see their aura. You are deep, look, you're connected to spirit animals. I feel like you are a messenger. Like you can, because I've gotten this for collective not too long ago where I got that you can talk to animals, and I really feel like that's the case. Like you can read the animals energies. And also I feel like animals, pets, wild animals, like they're very drawn to you, and they may, like, you may go over to someone's house and like their dog or their cat is like all over you, and it is because like I feel like, for one, you were an animal. Like in your most recent past life, you may have actually been an animal, or you've spent many lifetimes as animals, and so you understand them better than most because you've actually been there, done that. And then look, light worker. So again, like you can't have the light without the darkness. So and this does represent, meaning that you do have a mission in your own unique way to share your light on the darkness, to shine your light through the darkness. But first, you have to go through the darkness in order to get to the light. You can actually manifest good health for people. Like you are a physical healer, like not just like an emotional or spiritual healer, but you can physically heal people's bodies. Oh my gosh, what is that guy's name? They called him the sleeping prophet. What was his name? Oh my god, I gotta look that up now. The sleeping prophet. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't want to take up your time researching. I'll just look it up later. Hopefully I don't forget after I channel. I literally told you guys Spirit was showing me Leo, and look, this is what I was seeing, was the Strength card, and that's Leo. So it's like your gifts are extremely rare and unique, and your gifts came online from the challenges that you've had to go through with that Strength card there. So like you've had to go through like your own trials and tribulations. You've probably even had to you've probably even dealt with like low self-esteem issues, dealt with like low confidence, or maybe even lack of confidence because of the ish that you have gone through. And so like you've had to really draw on your own inner strength in this lifetime to develop your spiritual and psychic gifts and abilities. And I feel like also too that Strength card is representing you growing in your awareness and growing a connection to your higher self. And it's like the more you put into cultivating this connection, the more the harmony is going to bring you through these dark times. You know, it's going to lead you to like this perfect balance of like the mind, the body, and the spirit. And it's like you have this growing connection with spirit, with spirit, yes, but you have this deep connection with your higher self. And so that is giving you the strength to endure any kind of difficult or tough time that you're going through. See, look, the Strength and the Six of Swords, that's exactly what I was talking ahead. And look, oh my God, Look how she's moving forward, but looking behind her. And the 9 of Wands, that's like going through a tough time, pushing through. Hello, darkness, my friend. I've come to talk to you again. Show me clearly, Spirit. What has their gifts taught them, Spirit? All right, I only want a single jumping card, Spirit, but I will say that it's like there has been mental overload, you know, and I feel like there maybe even has been some depression, some isolation, but you have learned to be like this natural born leader, to be innovative, you know, when you've dealt with like struggles or like spiritual struggles, when you've gone through tough times. I feel like your ability to have faith with the 4 of Swords, even during difficult times, and your ability to isolate and just, you know, spend time in prayer and meditation has given you the strength to be innovative, to overcome those difficult times. Like the struggles and the things that you've gone through in the past is like what has made you into the leader that you are. You know, has given you this opportunity to take this role in your life as a leader, to overcome sadness, hardships. All right, the 4 of Wands, and this is Spirit saying, like, this is this energy of you should be proud of yourself, because I do feel like your spirit guides, like, they are saying, like, you are a bad ace, you know, like with that 4 of Wands, because like they're like, you should really pat yourself on the back for all that you have overcome. And you know that I feel like your spirit guides, they're extremely pumped about the direction that you're headed on your spiritual path. And it's like, I feel like you have we've got the Knight of Coins too on the bottom of the deck, which can represent like a little bit of a perfectionism, so be careful about that. May have not felt supported or accepted by people around you or people in your community, and I know the 4 of Wands doesn't typically mean that, but that's something that I'm picking up, is someone not feeling supported. And for some reason, like, I'm really picking up this 4 of Wands, like in the shadow energy of this. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm getting. So like, I feel like you have felt like unsupported, or maybe you have not been invited, you know, or like not been invited or uninvited, or it's like, maybe you have been a part of like churches or like religious communities that that didn't feel right. Like maybe you have tried different types of churches, or like you've gone to different religions, or like you've tried different, like, I don't know, like you've gone to like different workshops, and it's like it's not been you didn't feel like you fit in at church or around in these different communities, you know, that these different religious communities, you didn't feel like you fit in with them, you didn't feel accepted by those groups or like by those people. And so that may have like set you on this path of finding your people, or like finding a group that would accept you, you know, or that you could feel accepted or supported with. the Ace of Swords. This is also too having a greater awareness. And we have the Four of Swords. This is like that isolation, mental overload energy that I was talking about. But anyways, the Ace of Swords, it is like having a higher consciousness, but I feel like you've had to live life hand in hand with pain, mental, emotional, spiritual, maybe even physical. Like you've had to live a life hand in hand with pain. This is also like having a great ability to connect with your mind, to connect with the mind on a subconscious level, to having breakthroughs. This is having realizations and having a higher awareness. This is also the energy, these two here, of being able to live fully and present, fully in the moment, being completely present in the moment. Like, I feel like you have even if you're not always able to like express it, you have like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you have this strong intellectual ability to understand spiritual information on both conscious and subconscious levels. That's what I'm trying to say. And with that Ace of Swords, it's like, this is like you have the ability of thinking for yourself, letting go of old religious beliefs or old belief systems that don't serve you, you know, realizing like new spiritual truths, you know. You're capable of like being open-minded enough to embrace spiritual ideas or attitudes. And so because of you do have a higher awareness than most, you are fully connected, or you are connected to your higher self. Receiving ideas and information from spirit. I feel like spirit also at the same time like wants you to know that you're not crazy. You are just very much connected to the spirit realm. Also with that sword, that's a tool of psychic surgery as well. Your mind is capable of doing great things. Even surgery. You can do surgery. You can cut through the physical body with your mind. And I'm not saying like you're going to see like an open wound in the body, but you can see it with your mind and cut through. Like I seriously, if I were you, I would definitely look into psychic surgery. But regardless, like you can use your mind to go places that no man can go. To go through the darkness. You can like cut through people's subconscious. Like it is so cool. You have been able to manifest things ever since you were a child. You've been able to make things happen with your mind ever since you were a child. And I feel like the world with the Justice card here, you see how we have, I feel like there are, okay, this might sound crazy, but there are like government agencies or like, you know, like things, there are like these agencies that are more secretive than the government that has like tried to stop you, or like has even though like you're not physically aware of this, you don't know this, maybe you do, but they have like tried to stop you from understanding your power. I don't know why, but Spirit's showing me someone going to a doctor. Like this is an elderly doctor. You went to an elderly doctor that may have given you some sort of shot. This is like an elderly doctor, like a man or a woman, that gave you some sort of shot. This is crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but gave you some sort of shot to make you like disconnected from this awareness that you have. Gave you, maybe it wasn't like a regular like what is it called? Immunization. Yeah, it was like some sort of like immunization. Hold on, you guys. And so that caused you to like not completely and fully. Yeah, look, the Five of Cups. It like so that it calls like there was some sort of trauma. Okay, so maybe you actually went to the doctor, or like you went or there was some sort of trauma that happened as a child that it like caused some sort of block or interference in your connection with your higher self, with source, that like put a, oh my gosh, I'm trying to explain this, you guys, the best way that I can, but it put like some sort of block. There was like a barrier between you and your connection with this higher consciousness, because that's how powerful you are. So either this happened, if you didn't get any kind of immunization by an older doctor, this would be like someone like an elderly type doctor, or there was some sort of trauma that happened to you to make you forget that connection that you had. This is something that may have happened when you were about 5 or 6 years old, but no older than 6. You could have been younger, but no older than 6. So between the ages of 5 and 6, possibly even 1. I don't want to say 1. I don't feel like you were that young. But I'm getting somewhere between the ages of 5 and 6, something traumatic, and you may not even remember the trauma. So like if you have spotty memory under the age of 6, if your memory is kind of spotty, then that is because there was some sort of trauma that was done to you, or there was some sort of immunization that was given to you to keep you from remembering, to disconnect your connection with this higher consciousness, because you are extremely powerful at manifesting like anything you want. Anything you want. You can do psychic. You are a physical healer. Oh my God. Hold on. Where's my... I'm going to use my pendulum to ask Spirit if this is correct. Here it is. I don't need a board, but I like to have a board when I'm reading for other people so you can see that it's a yes or a no. Okay. I'm going to use this pendulum since it was the first one I grabbed. Let me get my feet on the floor. Let's see. Using this board, can you please show us what yes looks like? Thank you. Can you stop? Thank you. Using this board, can you show us what no looks like? Thank you. Can you stop, please? Do we have permission to work with you and ask you questions about this reading? Thank you. Can you stop, please? Am I connected with spirit guides? Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you stop, please? Is the reading that I have done for the viewers of this video correct? And that's a yes, you guys. You see it? And it's going fast, too. Faster than when we asked it what yes looks like. Thank you so very much. Can you stop, please? The viewers that come across this reading, did they suffer a trauma as a child that disconnected them from their higher consciousness? And that's a yes. Thank you. Can you stop? Was this trauma done on purpose? Thank you. Can you stop, please? Okay. Am I currently pregnant? And that's a no. You guys see it? Thank you. Can you stop, please? Were any of the viewers given a shot as a child to disconnect them from their higher consciousness? Oh. And that's a yes, you guys. You see it? Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you stop, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. I truly appreciate you so very much. Whoa. Okay. One last question, Spirit Guides. Will the viewer notice new spiritual gifts increasing after watching this reading? Yes. Yes. Thank you so very much. Can you stop, please? Thank you, Spirit Guides. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Okay, you guys. So, yeah. Let's get some advice. I already pulled that card out, you guys. That's what I was channeling at the beginning. So I'm going to get some more sacred self messages. Show me clearly, Spirit. What final message do you have for the viewer? What final message do you have for the viewer? Okay, so bring more calm and peace to your life. Self-created thought forms, worrying about the future and dwelling on the past is causing anxiety. Shift your thoughts into balance and back into the present moment. That's this energy here of understanding the connectedness of to all. Living fully from moment to moment and being very present and calm, not focusing on the past and not worrying about the future. Because you are such a strong manifester, you could manifest those worries. You could manifest more reasons to be anxious. And sometimes that can make us more anxious when we're worried about not being anxious. So I want you to just take a moment and just breathe. And if you'd like to stick around for the end of the video, I'll do like a little calming exercise with you, And that is going to make you feel so good as you go about the rest of your day or night whenever you watch this reading. Check this one. Look, at we've got water too here, and this one kind of looks you know, like water-ish. But connecting with water is going to be very helpful for you guys, all of you, whether or not you've got water in your chart or not. You know, listening to some rain sounds, putting some rain sounds on your TV, on YouTube, and like meditating while you listen to those rain sounds and doing some breathing exercises. But the card says, flow like water moving down a gentle river right now. Okay, flow like water moving down a gentle river right now. There is nothing you must do and nothing that you are being asked to change in your life. Relax, let go, and be more flexible in your way of thinking and being. And that's exactly what these cards here are like. They're pretty much saying the same thing. To bring more calm and peace into your life. Center created thought forms, being in a place of flow. There's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing that you need to worry about. You need to just simply be in this moment. Just not allowing yourself to think about what you're going to have for dinner, or when this bill is due, or where you're going to go on your date, or, you know, what you're going to do tomorrow, or, you know, the things that need to get done, you know, the housework that needs done. You're just going to simply be in the moment. And it doesn't mean like you just give up your responsibilities. You're just not going to focus on them unless it's that time to focus on them. You're just going to be in the moment. Bottom of the deck, it says, your energy field is extremely permeable and vulnerable. Be conscious of any dark entities or negative thoughts that can quickly send your vibration downhill. Protect and seal your aura at this time. So, you know, there are many different ways that you can protect your aura. And one of the ways that you can do that is by, here in a minute, as I ring the singing bowl, you're going to do like we do before we start doing the prayer. You're going to envision that there's a beautiful, bright, bright light enveloping you. And just, you're going to just take in several cleansing breaths. And as you take in a cleansing breath of that light, you're going to envision that light going into your lungs. And then as you exhale, you're going to envision that you're exhaling stale, stagnant, unwanted energy that looks like smoke. And you're going to blow it out into the cosmos, deep into the cosmos, and visualize that it can no longer harm anyone out there in those cosmos. And then you're going to breathe that light in through your nose, and then exhale the smoke out into the cosmos. And then eventually you're going to feel your body permeating with light. You do it, take you a couple of deep breaths, envision that light enveloping and filling your lungs, and then it's going to slowly envelop your entire physical body. Every cell of your body is beaming with this golden light, and then you're going to envision that it's radiating outside of your body, and envision that it is protecting you, protecting your energetic field, your auric field. And you're going to ask angels, you can ask Archangel Michael to seal that light and keep it in place for you. So let's create a calm and safe place, letting go and relaxing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't let your mind wander. Just be here. Be present. Be in the moment. Focus on my voice. Focus on the light. Listen and notice any sounds in your space. Let your body become one with the chair that you're sitting in or the bed you're laying on. This is what I have for you, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.